What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another F1 2025. Apologies for Friday. Thank you for asking, Chris. I'm all good. I was just absolutely knackered on Friday, totally drained out from a very busy week. So thank you for asking. We're not going to wait about tonight. As always, we're just going to get straight into the fun, straight into the action. We've got Japan and we've got Bahrain tonight. As always, we're going to mix between the drivers. We'll kick it off tonight with Pierre Gasly after a horrible quota for Pierre. He didn't have the best of races. Let's give him a little bit of joy tonight. Kota, that was a good race, wasn't it? For many different reasons. Sprint race, maybe not so much, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm just not going to wait about. I'm just going to get into the action tonight. We'll get on with the harvesting of resource points, chat with you guys in the chat, then we'll get on with quali, the racing, so on. Yes, we know what practice is by now, thank you very much. Yeah, so who have we got? We've got Chris, we've got Keith, we've got Wes, we've got Queen. I hope you guys are all good. I hope you've all had a good day so far, good start to your week. I hope you all had a good weekend. Let's kick it off in good fashion. Are you going to do the quota time trial for the Haas livery? Maybe we should have started with that, Chris. I genuinely forgot. Genuinely forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me. Remind me after this race. Let's do that. And program failed. Fantastic. Remind me after this race. We'll do that. We'll do the quota time trial. Is it hard? Is it easy? We'll find out. I'd like to think we're capable of doing that one. Hey, practice session 2. Can we get any more points harvested here from Pierre Gasly? Let's get the 100% out of the way, first of all. 70% out of the way. Can we get that one as well? Yes, we can. Third practice program. Beautiful, we're on a stretch here. Thinking of buying Assetto Corsa Evo. I played that on Sunday evening. I went on it for a little bit. It's very, very good. I was driving around Imola in a Porsche GT3. Very, very good. Especially on the new graphics card. Just going to slide that one in there again. It's very, very good. Very, very good. I was also watching some of the footage that was released at the weekend there from the open world. And again, that looks very, 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 very good. Yeah, I will be playing a lot of Assetto Corsa Evo. Definitely will be. There's a lot, I think, is still to be unpacked from it as well. So obviously we're going to have different spec of cars, race cars, road cars, etc. Can use the specific race cars on the road and just little things like that. There's a lot still to unpack there, but from what I've seen from the drop at the weekend, it looks very, very good. And I genuinely cannot wait to be playing that one. Are we going to get that? No, program failed. I just want some quick ones. Come on. Because we've still got one of the first programs to get through. No, it keeps failing. Come on. No, come on. Just give us it. Our time seems to have stalled here. Oh, we're not going to get this. I don't think we're getting a sweep here, guys. We're not. Can we quickly squeeze one last one in? No, we can't. We're not going to get a clean sweep. That sucks. The free roam looks awesome. It does. It really, really does look good. And it was interesting, at a weekend where they were demonstrating sim rigs, they'd done the free roam at Assetto Corsa Evo on a controller, and I found it very interesting. I don't know if it was just their way of showcasing that that game can be played on controller. If it is, you know, it's fairly good marketing. But on a weekend where it was purely showcasing
a warm welcome everybody from a venue
sim racing, it was interesting. It was interesting that they showcased the free roam on controller. But hey, it is what it is. If that's how they're going to do it, who are we to argue? Let's load a custom setup. We are at Japan. Yes, we're at Japan. I think we're at Japan. Am I drunk? Session info. Let me see the track. Yeah, we're at Japan. Dare I ask how long it took me to get the Black Series on TDU? Well, let me tell you, you've spoiled Wednesday. You've actually spoiled tomorrow's video. I am going to be playing on stream tomorrow night Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Nothing planned for it, It's just going to be jump on, cruise about, whoever joins, joins. Just mess about in the map. No focus on the weekly live event. Just go on, do some races, have some fun, look at each other's cars. Maybe do a little garage tour of other people's garages if it is entirely possible. Maybe just let people showcase their cars. We'll figure out some cool things to do. I was going to drop that a little later, but Queen, thank you. You brought it on a little bit earlier. Ace, sorry. Do not worry about that at all, Queen. Tomorrow, test drive. Just going to do a chill stream for that one. But as for the AMG GT Black Series, I came on last night around about 10:30 PM. I had a couple of videos on YouTube. I wanted to watch a couple of my style of videos from my other side of YouTube. I had a couple of things I had to catch up on, some of the political news I wanted to watch, and I sat in the casino the whole time I watched those videos. So it was around about another hour and a half. So fortunately, I was only, I think, around about 7 hours of casino time, all in, to get the GT Black Series, which sounds a lot, I know, but considering the time a lot of other people have spent, it's not actually too bad. We better get out on track before we miss a slot. Tomorrow is test drive, not GTA. Yes, you are right. Going to do 2 test drive streams this week. I'm in the mood to play test drive. I don't know what's wrong with me. Some people may question my sanity, but I'm in the mood for double test drive this week. Oh, I knew that was off. Going through the chicane. I knew that was off. And my audio, either I've got a bad cold, I know I have got the cold, and I've got a blocked ear, or my audio's off tonight. I think, go back in, slow down. I think I've got a blocked ear because I can only hear out of one ear tonight, which is very off-putting. But coming round Japan in our My Team car this time out, if you guys can cast your mind back to last season, we had an awful experience at Japan. The car did not handle well whatsoever. Feels a little bit more behaved, but not off to the best of starts so far. I do think we can go quicker through the first sector. Let's see what kind of launch we get out of the hairpin up here. Not too bad. Not too bad, but this year around Japan we are quick. We have got a very quick car, and we do have a custom tune. Going around spoon is never my strong suit. I never set spoon up properly, and again I lived up to my fortune there. Never had a good entrance or exit out of spoon, and of course we've got traffic. Hopefully that doesn't put us off too much. Can we fully commit there? Probably too much curb on the inside, but we can carry through the speed into the chicane again, take a little bit of curb there, down to first just to get the car rotated, come out of it, onto the power, into third, fourth, fifth, start to use the battery again. Wasn't a bad time. Where does that put us? 6th place overall. We can improve on that one. We can definitely improve. But wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. First sector wasn't ideal. I've definitely got a blocked ear though. That's not ideal. I'm going to actually turn the volume up just a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't play back through the microphone for you guys, because it's already quite loud. But I've definitely got a blocked ear. Apologies. Not that you guys really care. Right, so test drive tomorrow, absolutely. You're up for some test drive tomorrow, Queen. That is fantastic. West, hopefully you're down for some test drive as well. That would be class. Kota, real race, bit underwhelming. Lando surprised me the last few races. Definitely got the better of Oscar. Yeah, Oscar's not struggling, not buckling under the pressure, but you can tell the pressure's starting to get to Oscar a little bit, I do think. Especially with what happened, obviously, last weekend as well. Next week will be really interesting. This weekend coming, obviously, at Mexico. Always a good race at Mexico. I do like that track. The big problem right now is Max. Max is very, very, very quick, and Max is very good around Mexico. So there's going to be a lot of stopping Max right now. Anybody that's writing him off the championship, I think they need to give their heads a wobble, because he's very, very, very quick right now. I think it's... If I had to put my money on it right now, I generally think it's between Max and Lando, which if you go back a few weeks, that wouldn't have been the case, but over the past couple of races, I think Oscar's head's gone. Now, yes, he's notoriously not been the best around Kota. We can say that lightly. He's only actually raced it a few times in an F1 car. I don't think he's got the best of records around Mexico either. I might be wrong, But I think it's going to be a Max Lando battle for the title, and I really want it to go to Lando. That might just be my bias. That might be a hot take. You guys can weigh in on that one and let me know who you think's taking the title this year. I think if form keeps going the way it's going to go, and the improvements that Red Bull have made to the aero of that Red Bull car, I think it's going to be very hard to stop Max's charge. I think it's going to be very difficult. Lando done fantastically well, actually taking the advice of the engineers to cool the tyres back down and have a late charge at Charles Leclerc. It's going to be a good end to the season. It's going to be a good end. We've got a proper fight in our hands, which is something we've not had for a fair bit of time now, I would say. So I'm certainly looking forward to it. And Chris, I imagine you are too, especially if it could be a decider in Qatar. There we go, better exit from the hairpin this time. Much better. So we're going to start this lap off a lot better. I can hear a little bit better as well now, up a couple of hundredths. Committing a little bit more into the first couple of corners, touching the curb again, that's not ideal. Car's so much pointer now, forget how good this car has gotten. You need to stay off the inside curbs because it's putting way too much rotation onto the car. Oh, it sounds so much better with this Ferrari power unit as well. What difference a Ferrari power unit makes to that car.
Drop to P11.
Come on, we've got to make up a fair few. No, only 3/10. Yeah, that's more like it. Half a second. Feels much quicker this time out. Can I be any faster around Spoon? Not particularly. Put the ERS on as we come out of Spoon. Don't want to lose the back end. Don't want to waste any electrical deployment through traction control slip. Half a second up's not too bad. A little bit of a later turn there. Carried a bit more speed. Still got that half second. I really want to try and hold as much of that half second gain as possible. Try and get up onto the front row. Here we go. Where are we going to get? A little cut to the line. Where are we going to come? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to be? Third. Second row. It's not a bad attempt. It's not a bad attempt. I will be perfectly honest, Suzuka is not one of my strong races. I don't get the car set up properly. I think I just get too excited, especially going into the first set of essays, then Spoon in particular. I can never set Spoon up, you know, as well as I kind of want to.
Now we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow.
There's a lot of penalties. Verstappen, Leclerc, Gasly, Piastri, Tsunoda, Coulthard, Antonelli with a 5-place penalty, Lawson, Norris, Russell, Hamilton with a 5-second penalty. What else have we got further down on the grid? Any more penalties? No, that's it. Sainz in last place. Wow. Bortoletto, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Colapinto, Marty, Dune. That's a almost predictable grid, apart from we've got McLaren in 4th, then a McLaren in 9th, Mercedes 7th and 10th, Ferrari 2nd and 11th. Our car, the 10-2 car, 3rd and 6th, which is fairly good. Red Bull's 1st and 5th. It's a fairly split up grid there. Aston Martin nowhere to be seen, which is disappointing. Hadjar in 14th and Stroll, unsurprisingly, after having an absolutely stellar weekend once again, in 20th of places. Yeah, 20th of places? 20th place. What a weekend Lance Stroll had. My word, I don't know what was worse. Lance Stroll dive bomb into turn 1 or Danica Patrick's explanation of Lance Stroll's dive bomb into turn 1. If nobody has seen that clip, go on TikTok and just find Danica Patrick talking about Lance Stroll's dive bomb, and obviously Jenson Button's reaction to Danica Patrick talking about it. Absolute comedy once again from Jenson Button. I love his reactions to Danica Patrick. Oh, I genuinely just think at this point now Sky Sports are just setting that up to happen week in, week out. Just to make sure that Danica and Jensen are standing next together, next to each other at some point of the weekend, so Danica makes a comment and Jensen just turns and looks at the camera and it's like, yep, you guys are all thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Absolute comedy gold. What was it? If you go in and you make an what was her comment? if you make an unknown movement, you're going to get an
Comes to you
unknown
live
result.
today from the
It was something along the lines of that. Obviously, poorly delivered from me, but my word, it's absolute gold again, as always, from Danica. Let's not hang about, let's just get into the race. I'm all geared up for this one. How we're looking to launch, 54 for the bias, I'm quite happy with that one. Good launch. Oh, I never done a strategy. Oh crap. I was too busy thinking about Danica Patrick and not in a way that anybody else is going to take wrong. I can probably say that one openly, and nobody's going to take me thinking about Danica Patrick any other way than as intended, and I've lost the front end of the car there. That's not good. So yeah, we are coming in here blind. I have no idea what tyre strategy we're on, which is going to make things exciting, and I'm not even going to check. We're just going to fly with it. Whoa! Well, there goes our race. The car totally bottomed out in the sausage curb. Anybody going to let me on? There we go. Dropped all the way back to P13. Awful, awful, awful start, but hey, it makes things a little bit more exciting. Bottomed out completely on the sausage curb, coming through the S. Are they the Desmos they're called here? Or the Lesmos? I can't remember what they're called here. Yeah. What an awful, awful start to Suzuka, and again the car bottoming out, so I have got the car set low, and that's to my detriment so far. But can we get a good run down the back straight, try and catch onto the back of Oscar Piastri here, and onto the back of Hadjar. We're getting held up. Come on, Oscar. Dive bomb Isaac here. We're on for a recovery, ladies and gentlemen. We're on for a recovery. Who says we don't make things exciting, right? Who says we don't make it exciting? Whoa, braking's not the same with a full tank of fuel. Jeez, oh. It's going to be a Danica Patrick comment right here. The balance of the car completely changes with a full tank of fuel. Let me tell you that much, because these brakes are nowhere near where they need to be. Let's bump it up to 56. Dive bomb into the hairpin. Ooh, come on! Oh. Yeah, that's on me. Carry way too much speed in. That's going to hurt through the S's. It's going to be an early pit stop today. It's going to be an early pit stop onto the hards, I think. Oh, Oscar, you are so hard on the brakes there, my friend. And there's the car bottoming out yet again. Oh, I think I've got the setup wrong. The car's way too low. But we do get a good run on Antonelli there. Can I close into Esteban for the DRS down the main straight? We absolutely can. There we go. Wonderful. Oh, look at the power from this Ferrari power unit. Oh yeah. Send it down the inside. You're not going to give me the space, you little shit. Right, let's try and get some battery back in this car, see how it feels through the S's. Missing a little bit of front wing. I imagine it's an end plate, which is going to hurt. But we might have to drive through it until the pit stop. A little bit too ambitious with Pierre. Very messy start to kick us off with today, but hey, it's going to give us a bit of fun. Try work our way through the pack. There's going to be a lot of long runners as well. You can see a lot of people have started on the hard tyre, so I assume they're going to be going till about lap 16, 17, and then drop into a set of mediums. That would be my thought, at least, especially around Japan. Whereas we have started on the soft because I forgot to do tyre strategy today, and I imagine we're doing a two-stopper. Oh crap. And with us now taking a front wing, we will be reverting to a one-stop and going long on the hards. My god, the front end will not turn in. Right, what's our strategy looking like? Pit 8 to 10 for a set of mediums. Jeez. I'm going to change that to hard right now because I'm probably going to try and do a one-stopper here. What are we going to try for a one-stop? Right, let's try and settle down. Let's try and calm down a little bit. Far too excited coming into
The car
this.
behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
There's the brakes gone. So it turns out, missing a little bit of front wing really compromises your car. Who would have thought it? Whoa. I think if I can stay in touching distance to the guys ahead until we get to a pit stop, we're going to be alright. We're going to have to let off the throttle a little earlier in some of these corners, which won't be a surprise because we're missing a little bit of wing. But yeah, big learning from this one. The car's definitely set way too low for the curves here. I do tend to run wide round Suzuka. It's not my strong circuit. Deploy a little bit of battery there. We've managed to gap Antonelli behind on the mediums. Yeah, there's the understeer. Struggling to get any power down, jeez. Degners. Thank you, Chris, the Degners. I always get them mixed up with Monza. Always get them mixed up. Right, Degna 1 and Degna 2. There we go. Maybe try and understand the car a little bit better now as well.
We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
Yeah, gee, thanks. Hard and mediums. Geez, oh, they want a two-stopper.
Copy that.
We'll take the two-stopper because I'm struggling at this point. Absolutely struggling. I think if I'd done a tyre setup, I probably wouldn't even have brought softs to this race. Nothing, absolutely nothing around the S's. Jeez. Surely our tyres aren't. Oh my god, the tyres are gone already. Wow. Of all places, Suzuka's one place you don't want any damage on the wing? Yeah. I know. I know. I can feel it. The good thing about an early pit stop, we'll come out in plenty of clean air. So hopefully I can put a few good laps from there. Kind of make use of the hard tyres. I'm kind of tempted to go mediums in case we get a safety car. Then I can flip it over onto the hards. I don't think, with the tyre wear I've already got after 5 laps on the softs, I don't think the mediums are going to last all too much longer either. And if we can get a safety car and get a nice cheap pit stop,
Okay, clear.
I'm going to go with that. That's, oh.
Safety car. No overtaking for a
Say his name and he will
Keep
appear.
your delta number positive
I believe in
as
Joe
we move
Hendry.
on.
If anybody knows that, you're my kind of guy. Safety car. Back to hards. Deary dear.
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast.
Yeah. Decisions. What we got? Realistic, we're going to have 18 laps of racing, I would say. Got to risk it on the hards. 18 laps of racing. Can we push it at hards 18 laps? I think it's going to be tough. But worst case scenario is a late safety car. And then we jump back onto another set of mediums or maybe a set of softs. Realistically, you're getting 5 laps out of softs with a full tank. Maybe 7 laps with a light in the car. Might be alright. If only the safety car was before the pits, yeah. If I had pitted this lap, which is, yeah, ifs, buts and maybes. What was it Max said? If my mum had balls, she'd be my dad. Yeah, it would be ideal. Unfortunately, not to be. Wow, the car's so understeered with no wing.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty.
Come on, I don't want to lose that
Slow
much
your
time going
pace
into the pits.
immediately.
Delta's so hard to keep on top of.
Okay, David's in the pit lane. David in the pits.
There we go. Right, there we go. Oh, nice and early. Perfect. Where are we going on? We're going on hard. Are we getting a wing? They're not changing my wing. What the hell? Why are they not changing my wing?
Go back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Why are they not changing that wing? Oh, that's bad. As I say, it rains and it pours. Absolutely.
You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
I'm in it for the hards. Whoa, Jesus. I'm in it for the hards if we can get a late safety car. Why would they not change that wing? Ferrari pit crew, yeah, they've came over with the new power unit. We inherited the Ferrari pit crew. Why would you not change that wing? It's on automatic. Why would that not be changed? That's ridiculous. Now, tactically...
Remember to adjust your ERS mode in your MFD if you need to.
Tactically, I'm going to be really slow to catch the safety car and stretch out our chance of running these hard tyres to the end. Yes, we could probably steal another 2 laps here.
This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint.
Yes, this is exactly what we want. Nice and slow. Look after the tyres. We've already got 2% on that front tyre. That's awful. Nice and slow. Let's just relax. We'll just relax. We don't want to catch that safety car too quickly. We want to try and steal ourselves another, I'd say 2 laps there. 18 racing laps is what I want on these tyres. I think that might be doable. But then again, we've only got half a front wing, so who knows. Yeah, cold tyres. Sorry rest of the pack, I need to warm my tyres up. It would just be too dangerous to catch a safety car. Already going through the S's, wonderful. Insert evil genius laugh here. Thank you, thank you. So looking at that reckons we're getting 11 laps. Is that right? We would have boxed on lap 6 or lap 7, so 11 to 13 laps out of the hard. So even at this, it's going to be a struggle with us milking the safety car, which is just around the corner. We'll just back off a little bit here. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's going to be a struggle either way. What are my thoughts, guys? Are we going to get that to the end? Are we going to get these tyres to the end? I'm not entirely sure. Wing repair was auto, exactly. It was auto and it still never changed it. Right, let's try and get some heat in these tyres because we'll catch up with the pack on the next lap. It's not really good entertainment for you guys watching me being a shady bastard trying to steal some extra laps here. Yeah, safety car restart, you can't catch me. Try and get some heat in the tyres. Don't want to put too much wear on them, but yeah, we're down at 60 degrees. If we're down behind Ocon, that means some people haven't stopped. I'm going to assume the hard runners decided not to stop. Oh, these hard tyres are cold. Wonder if the brakes will generate some more heat. Yeah, they have 72 in the rears. Yes, brakes are heating the tyres up quite nicely. Evening, Ewan. I hope you're good, my man. I hope you're good. That message you sent, Ewan, I just read. No, not yet. That's all you need to know. Not yet. Right, we're going to go racing at the end of this lap. And we've been screwed by our pit crew. Everybody heads on those mediums, huh? How are we looking for wear? Under the safety car, 3% is not too bad. It's going to be a struggle to get these to the end, especially with that wing that the crew just decided not to change. But yeah, fuck this guy. He's French, he doesn't need a front wing.
Okay, let's get
Here we go,
racing
come on.
again. The
Switch
safety
on
car
nice and
in
early.
This lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
No point having the battery switched on yet. We're not going to go till after the chicane. Set the pressure knock on nice and early though. Engage hot lap. There we go, we can go past them now. God, that was right in the line, wasn't it? Yeah, buddy. There we go. Doesn't feel ideal. Can still feel that front wing, but again, we have got stone cold tyres. Want to be right in the back of these guys, going into the hairpin. Oh, that curb again, jeez, oh. Liam Lawson's out of the session.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Too wide into the hairpin, that's not ideal. Maybe I can get a launch here? I absolutely can, fantastic, what grip. Jack Doohan just falling behind us there, that's excellent. Russell and I splitting either side of Doohan. Wonderful little move. We get Bortoletto up in 9th place, he hasn't stopped. He started all the way at the back of the grid today.
Lots of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Good times, that was a good restart. Hopefully Bortoletto can hold Russell up a little bit here. That would play favourably for us. Why would you pit now?
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
That makes zero sense. Yeah, we'll go through a full safety car, then we'll pit Bortoletto. Poor Gabby. Poor Gabby. Whoa. Lots of understeer. Coulthard's on softs. What is this team doing? What is this game doing? What am I doing? Why am I on the grass there? Jeez, oh. A little bit better around Spoon there. A little bit better, but Russell 3/10 behind, that's not ideal. We're going to have to sit in the middle of the track here. He's going to pass us down the main straight. He's going to have DRS. We're going to be a sitting duck. Down to first gear again round the through the chicane. Get the rotation of the car on. Oh.
Okay, Hadger's in the pits.
What's going on with these pit strategies? Hadger in the pits now. Makes no sense. Yeah, we've got a new pit strategy. Let me give you to the hardest part of the track, going through the S's. Can you review it, please? Yes, no problem. Wait again. What do you want me to do here?
Copy that.
Stop lap 18? No, fuck off. Come on, let's try and keep this nice and tidy. We're going to try and get these tyres to the end of the race. A little bit tighter around spoon that time. Yeah, we're not getting nails to the end. 14% already. Eesh. I think we might try and hold out for a late safety car, but it's going to be very, very, very ambitious and very, very dangerous. No DRS for us.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 2.9 seconds.
Oh crap. Let's not look back. There to go. Whoosh. Who's that? That Piastri. Piastri, you should be quick, man. But in fairness, he's holding up Russell quite fantastically. There's the car bottoming out on the curbs again. Definitely got this thing set way too low. Just inside of DRS. Hopefully we can keep that down to the start finish. Ooh, it's going to be tight, but I think we're going to keep DRS. We've really been doing it this lap. What's going on, Destroyer, my man? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Much better. Cannot mount those curves the way I want to. Car's set up way too low. We need to get Piastri here. Too far back. Way too far back. Jeez. Stay off the curbs. See if we can put the pressure on Oscar here. Brake check, referee, brake check. Ah, put myself off. Come on, Oscar. Come on, Oscar. Go and outbrake yourself here. Because if not, I am. There we go. There we go. And a little bit of DRS. Beautiful. Let's look after that battery a little bit. Let's try and save some up here. What have we got left? 12 laps left. And probably very painful tyres. Don't want to circle through just now, but I'm going to be taking a look at those tyres very, very soon. 25%.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.7 seconds.
Curb again, come on. I think I could get those tires to them, but it would be very painful and would be very slow. I don't think we'll save the time by trying to get those to the end. That was an awful spin. That wasn't a good spin from me. Through R, we're good through R.
David's coming in for his stop now.
Oh, Oscar boxed. So we've got a little bit of clean air now. 10 more laps on these tyres. The problem I'm going to have, if I'm going to do this, if we're going to try and get these hards to the end, we need to be defensive, and you just cannot be defensive around Suzuka. If you mess up spoon, and you don't get a good launch out of it, whoever's behind you has you down to R. And then if you mess up the chicane or ride a curb like this has, like I just have there, with the car set so low, you're just opening the door up for a world of pain. I don't think it's the wise thing to do is to try and run this long on hards. Especially the front wing damage, jeez. Jeez, come on, get the car turned around here. Who's this behind? Ocon. If you mess up, spoon your foot? Absolutely you are. Come on then. Oh, he pitted.
Okay,
He pitted.
window's open, so let's box this lap. Box
Right, come on, let's think about this. 30%, 10 laps left. Yeah, we're not getting those to the end. Let's go for an overcut. I think that's the only way I'm going to be quick here. If I could stretch these hard tyres out another 2 or 3 laps, I think is going to be the best thing to do. Then I'll have the tyre offset when we switch over to mediums. Yes, that's what we're going to go for. Overcut, extend this by 2 or 3 laps, switch over to the mediums, have the tyre offset for the end of the race.
Okay, no
Push,
issues
push,
with
push.
tyre wear for now.
It's torpedo
Keep
time.
taking care of them.
Like driving on a knife's edge, it's like driving on a knife's edge that kicks out flames on ice. Yeah. Get round, no! It's so marginal, the wing damage as well. Well, I think it's marginal, it's yellow. But it's just totally thrown the front end of this car off completely.
Box this lap.
No, I'm not boxing this lap, I'm going long. Here we go. Extendo. We're going long.
At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
You see, the guys have all went on the hards. I want to be on those mediums. And I want to have good mediums for the end when I try to catch them, if I can catch them. Who's this behind us? Sonoda's 8.6 ahead, Albon 2.5 behind. Come on. Seems like in F125, Tsunoda's quicker than Max. It was in the early updates. The patches have slowed Tsunoda down, and Tsunoda's also not boxed off of those hards yet. So he's still due a pit stop. We've not got a good exit from Spoon. It has to be that wing damage. Obviously 40% tyres aren't going to help it either, but we're just not quick out of Spoon at all. But I think next lap we pit. Already losing the front braking force we had there. Yeah, there's Tsunoda, there's Gasly pitting, so we're going to try and overcut all of this. Max is already 2.5 behind, so we know we're not getting a race win. That's not the target. It's a recovery because we screwed up lap 1. It was catastrophic, was lap 1. Whoa! Yeah, that outside front tyre is a bit shit now. I want to turn that off. I do not want a new wing. No point losing that time now. We've put up with that wing this whole race so far. There's no point changing it at this point. Whoa, yep, the tyres are gone. No, Max, you cannot pass. If I can do anything today, it will be messing up somebody's race. And if it's Max, who might end up being a title challenge, well, okay, Max, just push your way through. Screw you, buddy. I'm going to squeeze you all the way down here.
We've lost a position, that's us down a place.
Let's see how you back off. Whoa, that was sketchy. Nice and slow through the chicane. There we go, there we go. Right, we're all a bit better this time, guys. We're a bit better now. We'll have a tyre offset. Whoosh!
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Just don't cutlery any corners. Did I slur words? Did I say cutlery? Oh dear.
Look after these
Right,
tyres
come
now.
on.
We wanna finish the
7
race
laps on the
this
mediums. We should have a huge tyre advantage. The pit exit is awful. It doesn't kick in the force feedback on the wheel. It's so light, then all of a sudden it kicks in and it steers you into the grass. Already I can feel grip. Oh, it feels good. Albon ahead on softs. He's not getting to the end. No way are those softs getting to the end. Well, saying that 7 laps, they probably are. I'm happy to be in the mediums over the softs. I can push harder. Yeah, that could be taken out of context. Wow. Oh, okay, yep, I've got you, I've got you, I've got you. Sorry, Destroyer. I've got you. That was a good pun. Sorry to have wasted it. Because of Spoon, we don't need any more cutlery. That was good, mate. Well done.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
3.1 ahead of Antonelli behind. We were fighting Antonelli for a while, so imagine we're actually done alright overextending those hard tyres from what the strap was. The downside is Albon is stretching. Yay. Abuse that gearbox. Much better. I mean, Albon's still stretched us there, but shouldn't be a surprise. He's on the softs.
4.2 seconds.
I'm going to assume by lap 24 his softs will be starting to go off. in dramatic fashion. And Ocon on hards ahead. That's a sitting duck for us. Really should be getting Ocon without issue. 4 seconds up the road. See how much we can catch him, if we can catch him before our mediums start to go off. Let's go. Still 4 seconds, so we're not making too much, but it's been our best lap so far. Green sector 1 and 2. Little short shift out of the chicane, try and get some traction early. Yes, fastest lap for me this race, beautiful.
11.7 seconds.
Albon soft should be dying in pain, absolutely, that's what I'm kind of banking on. 23, 24, maybe lap 25, we should start to pull him in. Especially if he's stuck behind Ocon and all that dirty air. Here we go. Now is where we make our money, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we can be fast. Yes, starting to get a hang of that left corner just there. I have to stay off the sausage curb. The car's set way too low for it. Albon has got past Ocon now. We've managed to pull a second, just over a second off of Ocon in this lap. Then I screw up Spoon unbelievably. That was the worst so far. And then you'd have a dessert nice. Oh, kitchen talk in the race tonight. Kitchen talk in the race. Green sectors 1 and 2 again though. Let's go. Fastest lap again for myself. Good times. Right, we're not getting any points here. We really need to crack the whip. Not getting any points here. 3 seconds off of Ocon. That was a yellow sector one. That felt really fast for me. So we're really quick around the hairpin. That's more time taken out of Ocon there. Shows where our strengths are. Not as bad around Spoon this time. Still not getting a good exit though.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
2.6. Hopefully we should be in DRS this time next lap. Get ourselves in the points, then try and make some inroads on Albon. Fastest lap again with a yellow sector one. That's good. That's good. Messed up the latter part of the S's there, but still we managed to hold a little bit of time. Why are we in hot lap? Crap. Oh, I've messed up the RS. Was in hot lap. Now that's not ideal. Four laps to get him indeed. He's still keeping that 2.5 second margin. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Come on, 3 laps, 3 quality laps we need here. With tyres that are clearly going off. Come on. Save battery through the S's. Let the gearbox slow the car down on entry.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Gave him a little bit of time through the S's there, but I really have to try and charge that battery up a little bit. And he's starting to catch Albon as well. I believe that's Albon ahead. Best case, they two start to fight. You can get both of them. Hey, we're way too wide there. How is that not a track limits? My god. Oh, this is going to be tight, guys. I don't know if we're going to get points here. I just cannot get this gap filled in. Come on, you two, start fighting with one another. They're fighting now, they're fighting now, come on. Slow each other down. Do us a solid here. .7 to Albon. His tyres must be shot. We might just have to settle for Albon. Although he's got a good launch out of the hairpin. Surely his tyres feel like dog meat right now. Crazy how those softs are still so fresh. I don't understand how. It's AI obviously, but they must be absolutely screwed. 1.3 seconds, we're not going to get DRS. So it's going to be the back straight, I think, or a dive bomb into the hairpin to get Albon on this lap and try and get a point.
Final lap. Push, push.
Oh, we're just going to have to sit behind Albon for the first part of the lap. Take the pain, take the dirty air.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
Whoa, it's dirty, that air. Jeez. Oh, can we set up a hairpin dive bomb? No, we can't. No racing room, Alex. No racing room. Way too much speed in there. That wasn't the cleanest. It's not the way I wanted to do it. It's not the way I wanted it to be. But fuck him, we got a point. We got a point, that's what matters. Don't understand how We're not getting track limits for going off at Spoon. Whoa, back end just completely went away there. We got a point.
Right, race over.
We got a
Take
point.
care of the car on the way in.
Not the way I wanted to get a point.
Was tricky the session. Apart from that, the balance was good, so I think it's all positive. Nowhere we gotta improve, but
It's another victory.
I agree, Pierre. We've got to improve, but good job. Not the way I wanted to do
We
it,
had drama from start.
but we got a point. And I imagine DC. Fourth
With
place.
That, we wrap up another
Sixth.
weekend of motorsport action, but with more races lined
Sixth for
up.
DC.
Be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Level pegging with our two drivers, DC and Pierre Gasly. Both on 26 points. Both on 26 points. Red Bull topping off their 95, Ferrari 74, McLaren 64, us on 52, Mercedes all the way back on 36 points. That's not ideal. Let's work through the admin, go and do the time trial at USA. Thank you, chat, for reminding me. We'll go and do that time trial over at USA, get the Haas livery, and then we'll come back over and do Bahrain. I like Bahrain, it's a good track. Turn 4 is difficult, but the rest of it's a very good track. Dog, full of confidence. Just go and screw it up. 4 laps to go. Just don't screw it up. I love it.
Unfortunately,
I love it. It's perfect. Thank you so much. It's good.
Give it another go.
Right then, where are we? How are we looking at for dev for this car? 7 days, 2 days, 14 days. That's all good. Failed for both the brake discs and the heave dampers. Just go back and get those back on it. Come on now. Heave dampers, where are they? Oh my god, look at all these chassis parts to get developed. Heave dampers, we won't get those until... Is that Miami? Yes, it will be Miami. Not ideal. Powertrain failures, no. Yeah, we're just going to have to go for that again as well. Well, we're getting failures, guys. It's not good. Any thoughts on F1 at the weekend? It was juicy. It was juicy. My biggest bugbear with what happened this weekend is the fact that Yuki Tsunoda never got a penalty for what happened between Tsunoda and Ollie Behrman. I think that was a penalty all day long, and the fact that it didn't even get looked at, I think was quite shocking, to be honest. He moved multiple times under brakes. What was it, turns 13, 14 and 15? Or was it 13, 14 and 16? He constantly moved under brakes. As far as I'm concerned, that should have been, by the book, a penalty for Tsunoda, and Behrman should have got through. Then they collided, or no, they never collided, they actually forced him off the track, which was even worse. And he still didn't get a penalty. Going by the way the penalties have been getting dished out, it should have been a penalty for Tsunoda, and I think Behrman got really hard done by. So yeah, that's kind of my biggest takeaway from it. Sprint race, oh god, what do we say about that sprint race? The highlight of that was, of course, Jenson Button's facial reaction to Danica Patrick talking absolute nonsense once again. Oh, Danica. I don't know. I don't know why. Or maybe the why is because we get these reactions, but yeah. Oscar switched back, which was, again, as far as I'm concerned, absolutely bonkers. I don't know what else he expected to happen with that switchback. That's why I kind of, when we spoke about it earlier, that's why I think he's maybe starting to get a little bit shook. Maybe starting to get a little bit shook with the pressure. Hopefully not. But yeah, it feels like he's maybe starting to feel the pressure a little bit. You don't watch Sky anymore, mate. I don't blame you. It is hard listening to Danica Patrick talking about going into a corner in an unknown way and getting an unknown result. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Jeez. Yeah, she's something else. She is something else. Right, there's a couple of developments we really wanted to be doing here. A new tier of durability, research activity, Reduce time, 10,000. Reduce time. Unlock dual development, allowing you to develop upgrades for both cars simultaneously. That's a big one. I thought we'd already done that. Allows you to develop 3 upgrades for durability, research 3 projects for durability, 3 projects for powertrain, reduce the cost of research and develop powertrain, allows you to research 3 projects at the same time for chassis. We just need the next tier. It's tier and it's development. That's a good one. Reduce the time it takes to develop upgrades by 25%. Let's spend a little bit of money here today. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. We won't be spending any more money today. Right. What we're going to do is back out of this for now. Please. We're going to go and do that time trial and get Oscar's Haas's special livery for the Kota time trial. Let's see how difficult it is. Oscar's been off since the weird team shenanigans in Monza. Absolutely has. Everything I keep reading though, it's all about Oscar's going to see the contract out to next season, and then plays into my prediction, which I actually kind of think it would be quite cool if it happened. So this is my thought process. Hamilton retires at the end of next season. Oscar Piastri goes to Ferrari, takes Hamilton's seat. George Russell goes to McLaren, takes Piastri's seat. And then the one I think is least probable, but still a minor possibility, is Verstappen goes to Mercedes, but I think it's got like a 5% chance of happening. But I'm thinking that Hamilton retires, Piastri goes to Ferrari, Russell goes to McLaren at the end of 2026. Again, might be a hot take. You guys can weigh in on that one. Alonso said he will retire next year if the car is good. Yeah, I think so. I think so. You can start to see it weighing on Alonso a bit as well now. Bet Oscar didn't get any repercussions, even though it was much worse than Lando's move in Singapore. Well, does that start to even them out? Is that the kind of way they're starting to do it now? Let's see. Right, what are we looking for? We're looking for this one here, aren't we? Haas Kota Pro Challenge. Haas are celebrating the 10th birthday of Formula 1 on the grid in collaboration with F125. They're delighted to bring Haas Kota livery in this Pro Challenge. Take on the MoneyGram Haas F1 team driver Ollie Behrman around Kota and beat him to earn the livery. Sweet. Destroyer, before I forget, test drive live tomorrow. Are you down for it? Nothing big, just a cruise. Minor races, look at each other's cars, a relaxed test drive stream. Then on Wednesday we'll do the live event as usual. If you're down for it, same time, not Grand Theft Auto tomorrow, going to do test drive. We'll see. We shall see. Something livery. Apologies if I went through that quickly. Zach blaming Nico at first was a bit much. He blamed Nico Hulkenberg for the accident and called him an amateur when he's one of the most seasoned guys on the grid, which again was quite entertaining. Right, let's have a go at this Kota Pro Challenge. No, TDU livery. Oh yes, I built a TDU livery for my new car. Right. Session info. Can I put a custom tune on this one? Okay. Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Do we know what the time is to beat? Okay, yes, I get that. A 1:37.65 is a world record. Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere near that. We're not getting anywhere near that. Show Steam only. Yeah, it doesn't change. We're not getting anywhere near that, I can promise you. Yeah, it's all good. It's nothing serious, Destroyer. Just a kick back, relaxed, fuck about on test drive. Right, let's lock in here. Oh, we can't even play with the RS. Can't even play with the RS. God damn it. No! It's a warm-up lap. Don't worry about it. Seven tenths off, eesh. Whoa. On the power way too well. That was a massive back end snap. $139,000 on the leaderboard. Woohoo! Better turn one. No, again, come on. Come on. I know this isn't going to be a valid lap, but it's going to be good to know if I can actually do the lap time. Way too early in the brakes at the end of the straight there as well. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it this time. Come on. Had to compromise time a little bit there, but that's where I kept getting disqualified before. Oh my god, this is so tight. 2 tenths. I think I can make 3 tenths up in the last sector. Oh, too early in the throttle there. Lift off oversteer, that's not good. Three tenths we've made up. Boom. A 136.5. I'll take that. That's good. There we go. What did that take? 3 attempts? 4 attempts? We done it. We got it. 1:36.560 I think was our time. Cool. We done it. We got the livery. Where do I use the livery? Can we use it in my team? Can we use it as our livery? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. These are the rewards you have earned for completing the event objective. Special livery, Austin 2025. 15 fan points as well. Good times. Where can we use the livery? No context to it. Daily rotation for Connor Sport. That's Brazil. Look man, no OSD. Oh, I like that. No on-screen display. Queen, exactly. No sticker, but bigger. New sticker, but bigger. I like that. That's an interesting challenge. Maybe we should do a challenge stream. I like that. No on-screen display. Around Texas as well. A time trial challenge where you compete against a range of lap times for rewards. Your best lap is recorded on the time trial leaderboard along with your name and car. For other players around the world to beat via EA RaceNet, compare your best lap telemetry to that of other players. Interesting. But we've got bigger fish to fry. And that fish is in the form of Bahrain. Because that's what we're here for. My team. Maybe we need to do a challenge stream. Work our way through all of the challenges that we've got there. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. How are you finding test drive? How are you finding F1, Chris? Because you've just picked the game up. And you were a bit dubious, I think, about getting it. But I'm just making sure these have all went through. Yeah, they have. Yeah, let me know how you're finding it, because you were looking forward to getting the game. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to get some more water, because I have just ran out. Quick water break, then we'll be back, and we'll take on Bahrain. Who are we going this time? We're going to go David Coulthard, yes. We were Gasly in the last race. Let's go Coulthard around Bahrain. Right. Where are we? We're at Bahrain. What are we doing here? We need to do practice. Let's do some quick practice here. We'll hit the 100% first, yeah? Camera up, remember the camera up. There we go. We'll hit the 100% first. I don't think it's a practice weekend, but just in case. Up to safety level A, which is pretty good. Well done, mate. Ranked racing is very difficult because there's a lot of little bitches that play this game online. So to get rank A, very well done, mate. I don't even think I've done that much progression just yet. Remind me to check before I wrap up tonight's stream. Maybe we organise a free-for-all. Just let everybody come in, we'll open up a lobby and we'll do some live racing. It's kind of what I wanted to do with this game to start with when I started streaming it. A lot of people wanted live lobbies to go into and nobody came forward. So hopefully we can set up a lobby and get lots of people in and do some live racing, because that is a lot of fun to do. No other programs to do it, that's all good. It's not a sprint weekend, I'm pretty sure of it, but just in case, we've got optimal points there. No, it's not a sprint, that's all good. But yeah, Chris, if you're down for it, we can definitely do some live racing. I'm certainly down for that. It would be a ton of fun. Even if it's a head-to-head, actually. That might be quite juicy. Right, 70% success rate. Let's get that done. Get that one done. Hopefully, we can just sail through all of this today. Nope, we got a failure. Try it again. Oh, it's so much time. That's all done. Track climatization, leaving us with 9 minutes 40. Oh, that completed. That's nice, but we've not got any time left. Sure would be good fun. Let's figure something out, Chris. Message me on Discord and we can sort something out. We'll set up a live lobby. We'll do an open invite and set up a live lobby. That'd be good fun. Anybody else watching today that wants to join, just jump into Discord and let me know your interest. Stick it in the gaming chat if you're interested in a live lobby for F1 2025. That sure would be a lot of fun. Right, let's knock off the last of these ones. There we go, there we go. Last one, come on. Come home to us. There we go. Perfect. Practice over and done with. Nice, easy resource points for the car. Look at that handsome chap. Look at that handsome man. Short quali, Bahrain. Round 4 of 24. Messages, not really bothered. We know it's going to be dry. Yeah, nothing to worry about there at all. What's the car looking like actually? 54 on the ICE. This is probably going to be the last race on that engine. Ooh, that's wearing quite quickly. 4 races and 1 sprint race out of an engine. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We're going to be short on engines. We're going to need to take an engine penalty at some point this season. 28 on the MGUK, 44 on the MGUH. We're going to have to take a penalty one race. We're going to need new components. Energy stored 25%. Yeah, we're going to be okay for those for the season. Turbocharger on 41. Electronics 17, that will be fine. Gearbox on 48%, Jesus. Fortunately, we've got 6 gearbox for the season. But, yeah, we're going to need at least another turbocharger, an MGUH, and another ICE to get us through to the end of the season. Eesh. See those durability upgrades I was talking about that we don't really need? Yeah, we kind of need those now.
Well, as the sun goes down.
Maybe that's where I need to start from, of course. Putting a little bit of focus on the car.
Okay, I hope you brought something good to read today. There's an issue with the fuel system.
So funny.
I don't think it's anything terminal, but it is going to take some time to investigate and repair, I'm afraid.
We'll put on our Bahrain setup. What are we, 3.5 minutes we're going to lose out on? It's not too bad. There we go. Let's just get straight. Busy track, it'll be clear for us doing our lap, that's all good. We'll do after the stream, but oh my, those are rough. Huh? Those are rough. Oh yeah, the ranked racing, yeah, the ranked racing are very rough. Especially the early days with the... Is it kind to say the novice lobbies where all the less respectful people are? I'm trying to be as very kind as I can to everyone. It's difficult. Here we go. So much faster already with that Ferrari power unit. Lots of energy used, but we're all good. Can I be late on the brakes here? We can, but I think we're going to have to shift that up to
Push down
56.
to P17.
Put the bias up to 56. I like a little bit more front end braking on the car. That's turn 4. I'm not good at turn 4. Not good at it. The off camber really throws me off. Apologies if Telegram's coming through. I should have closed Telegram down. Don't know what I was doing there. I was half reading a message, half trying to look at the apex of the corner, and ended up just crashing into the apex. Not a good entry there. Don't do that at home, kids. It's not fast. It's not clever. It's certainly not big. Just managed to keep that in. Good. P8, not ideal, but yeah, I made a mess of that lap. That's fine, that's on me. Pro tip, you can level up your online safety level by doing challenges solo, running clean laps,
Alright, let's have a
wanting
quick
to
radio
avoid
check,
those
please.
C and B
Radio check.
lobbies. Good shout. Never knew that. I don't think I knew that. That's a very good shout. Thank you for letting me know. Maybe we just come on one stream as well and just do lots of leveling up. It was something I wanted to do, the crossover between Season 1 and Season 2. I wanted to take a step back from my team and just kind of enjoy more of the game. Do some open lobbies essentially in the game. I think that'd be good for a Saturday. Just come on for a few hours and just open up a lobby. People jump in, jump out. That'd be pretty cool. Go and do some rank racing, do some of the challenges and stuff. Certainly something I want to do. There we go. Let's get out now. Hopefully we can maybe catch a DRS off of somebody as well. I really need to have a shave because my moustache is tickling my nose and it's not even that long. Right. Let's have a cleaner lap. Let's have a cleaner lap this time. %56% on the brake bias to the front, perfect for me. Nice early turn in, clip that apex, all good. Overrun this apex, all good. DRS, a little bit of DRS deployment, don't want to use too much. Oh, that was actually a good turn 4 for a change from me. Perfect. A little bit of track cut left, a little bit of track cut right, a little bit of track cut left. Downhill on the brakes here, off the brakes early, roll it around the apex, careful picking up the throttle because the back end does slip out. We're only up 400ths of a second, another off camber corner here, but better than our first effort, which wouldn't have been hard. Purple sector 1, which is good, we're up 3/10 for sector 2 as well. Nice and early pick up there too. Feels like a good lap so far. Way too early on the brakes there though, that's not ideal. This feels like a faster lap, half a second as well, perfect. Where does this get us? Top row? Front row? Front row? Come on! So, front row, it's only second though. Oh, that felt like a good lap. One error I think I made in that lap, that felt good. You have the tech level parts too, yes you do. Yes, you do. I've got actually some good
Goodbye
tech
for
so
now then,
far.
but
A couple
really,
of rare
we're just
parts.
getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So we were a tenth off of Leclerc, 2/10 clear of Piastri and Tsunoda, and almost 4/10 clear, 3.5 tenths clear of Coulthard. That was a good lap. Where did everybody else place here? McLaren, Red Bull, McLaren, Mercedes, which was Russell. Hamilton down in 9th, Verstappen in 10th, Hadjar 11th, so he's pulling that Aston Martin up there. Kimi Antonelli down in 16th, he needs to sort himself out. Racing Bulls at the back. Yeah, Marty and Hulkenberg bringing up the rear. It's going to be a tough grid, this one. A lot of fast cars right up at the top. It's not as spaced out as it was over in Japan. Cool. Let's not waste any time. Let's shoot straight over into Bahrain. Yeah. Yes, let me actually mute Telegram because that keeps popping off. Quit Telegram, there we go. Infinite loading screen. At least it's not as bad as TDU sometimes. At least this loading screen comes back to us. At least it comes back to us. Fab lap, thank you. It felt good. It felt like a quick lap there. Did you decide your strategy? No, I did not. Thank you again, Chris. Thank you very much. We will need to remember and check the strat. I don't remember what the strat is. What's the OP strat here?
It's secure under the lights, and it's lovely to have you with us for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Something tells me the hard tyres are the OP tyre for this circuit.
Before we begin, and alongside me today.
Right.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Jesus Christ,
Okay, here we go.
two-stopper.
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
A two-stopper. My head is telling me a hard medium would be the stint to do here. What we're going to have to do is remove that stint. Hopefully. Nope. Can I remove this stint? Yes, I can. Can we go hard medium? No, we can't. Wow. Yeah, we can't do that. Soft, hard. I think we do soft, medium, hard. Edit strategy. I'm going to change that to soft, medium, hard. I think that's going to be our OP move. Something like that. Means I could be a little bit harder on the tyres as well. 9 laps. 10 or 9. Oh, that's going to be tough. Yeah, we're going to do that. Soft, medium, hard. I'm going to take a little bit of feel at the car, but not too much. What I'd have done too, yeah. I want to have the luxury of being a little bit harder on the tyres. Although, could I start on hards and finish on the softs? Full tank of fuel? No, we'll stick with that. Especially if we get a safety car, get rid of the soft tyres nice and quickly. I don't think the soft tyres are any good around here at all. Charles trying to cover us off.
Somewhere on the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Hang it around outside perfectly. Get that ERS deployed. Woomph. Off we go. Very nice start. Oh, a little bit of over rotation on the back end of the car that wasn't ideal. Keep it down in second. Short shift up into third. Try and get some good traction there. Charles all over the back of us. We're not making that split I would really like to make. Better launch out of that turn though. Much better launch. Ain't giving you any slipstream, my friend. Haha, we're not boxing.
Okay, DRS is now available.
That was a good lap one. That was a good lap one. I'm happy with that. Now we need to try and drop Charles by a second. What was 7/10 down the straight there? That wasn't too bad. We need to get that DRS gap though. Fully deploying here. Too deep, too deep. Managed to bring it back round, but that was way too deep in. 1.2 seconds I did see for a slight second there. Too deep again. Trying to find so much time wherever I can find the time, and I'm just not getting it so far. .1, that's okay. Caution behind. Oh, Charles out the race. Charles done. Good night, Charles Leclerc.
Okay, clear.
Safety car? Safety car? Safety car? Anyone? Safety car? I'll take a safety car right now, that would be fantastic. Would it be fantastic actually, or is that a bit moronic?
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
No, that wouldn't be the ideal scenario because we don't have two sets of mediums. And I don't think I've got two sets of hards. If I had two sets of hards, it would be perfect. Soft, hard, and just lean on the tires as much as we want for the rest of the race. But we don't have that option this weekend. But what we do now have is a 2.7 second lead. 2.2 seconds, sorry. And I am saving battery. And that was an awful entry into the hairpin. Right. Whoa, what's going on with these tyres? Are they cooking? No? Just carrying too much speed. Not the best of laps, but we're keeping ourselves above 2.25 seconds. That'd be ideal. And then next lap I want 2 3/4. If I could be building half a second a lap, I think that would be the best scenario. And then we can cover ourselves off on any pit stop from anybody behind. If we've got 2, 3, maybe 4 seconds, that covers us off from an undercut. Yeah, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. We cover ourselves off from an undercut now. If anybody, ideally Piastri, behind pits, we'll just pit next lap. Mimic the strategy. Protect the lead. Tyres are holding up better than I thought they were. Thought they would have, sorry. There's a lot of traction zones. There's a lot of traction zones here around Bahrain, and we are absolutely piping away from the pack. Stop looking at the mini-map, look for your braking zone. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good start. The best thing that happened to our race was Leclerc. He was going to be the pressure. Him dropping out, perfect. 30% on that rear after 5 laps. I'm quite content with actually.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, I'm quite content with that. 30% on the rears after 5 laps. It's alright. Just got to start, at this point, just got to start being a little bit more gentle on the traction zones. Oh, okay, maybe they're a little bit soft there. Just got to be a little bit more careful on these traction zones. This one here specifically, and then coming out of the left-hand hairpin. Just got to try and protect that rear just a little bit more. Oh, outbrake myself there. Couple of little short shifts, that'll protect the rear tyres. Yeah. I don't think this corner does that rear left any favours. We're going to be good. We're going to be good on tyres. Wonderful.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
What's our pit? Is lap 8 or lap 9? I think we targeted lap 9, if I remember correctly. Are we 9, 9 and 10? Yep, that's cool. 9, 9, 10. So 3 more laps on this tyre. So what we're doing, maybe 4 or 5% per lap on that left rear. So we'll be sitting about, what, 55% maybe? And we've got a huge gap now. 4.1 over Piastri, is that? Yeah, it is Piastri. Man, we're golden. A safety car would now part of a race. That's something we don't want to see as a safety car. Now we've got this big gap at the front of the pack. Now we don't want a safety car.
Gap to your teammate behind, 8.7 seconds.
I might even have a bit of a recharge lap here. Battery's looking a little bit low. Whoa, a bit deep in there, it's not ideal. Managing the tyres better than Piastri, making 3/10 a lap. Is that what we're doing? Jesus. We only lost, what, 2/10 to Piastri that lap there? Or the first 2 sectors of this lap. Whilst using no ERS, charging the battery up a little bit. It's not bad. And I'm not going to deploy anything down the back, the main straight either actually. I kind of want to have deployment for our in-lap and our out-lap. So no deploy here.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
So we're boxing this lap. I don't want to deploy, I want it for the outlap. Right, fuck it, let's go hard on the tyres. Nice and hard, 50% in that rear. I think there's another lap in that tyre. No point in risking it though. Whatever we do here could mess... Oh no, Gasly started medium. So I was going to say if we overextend, whatever we do will hurt Gasly, but if he started mediums, we don't have to worry. Piastri's made inroads on us this lap. Let's just make sure they don't change that front wing. Maybe some glitch in the matrix causes the game to change the wing from the last race. Stranger things have happened, so I've changed that to no.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Yeah.
Box.
Aye, Captain. In the box we come. There we go. That was a solid first stint. Piastri's going long. Have we boxed the lap too early? No, we've not. We'll be fine. Please, guys, no mistakes.
Okay, let's go now.
2.5 sec,
That was a
2.4.
fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
No, I'm going right out into Ocon's path here. Yeah, you just drive into me, Ocon, that's fine. Don't worry about me. Idiot. Right, we need a fast outlap here. Not that we're in trouble from anyone, but I also don't want to cook the tyres in outlap. Ah! Ideally, actually, we get on the back of Bortoleto and get some DRS.
Yellow flag.
Who's flagging? What happened? Come on, tell us what happened. Was it coming together above with Russell and Bortoleto? It couldn't be, Bortoleto's right there.
Pierre is in for his stop now. Some information on Antonelli. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
Oh no, what a shame. Whoa, massive over rotation there. Whoa, that's a bit wide. Sonoda's going very long on that soft tyre, and that's not going to do you any favours. Drop Bortoleto, not that we're racing Bortoleto, but it's nice to drop whoever's behind us. Starting to think we could have made a medium hard work. With the race start we got, granted we were on soft tyres, that's why we were so quick. But with the race start we got there, we could have made a medium hard work. extend both stints, we had no trouble from anybody behind us. We could have had a medium hard strategy here. But again, with how fast we are, there's no point risking it. Piastri also won the medium tyres, 8.1 seconds. So we basically just undercut everybody behind us. They never had the chance to do the undercut on us. Or they tried to overcut us rather, which was just silly.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
By the looks of the minimap, you think we put more of a gap? Yeah. 7.8 seconds. Interesting, Hamilton shifted over to hards and has actually closed up on Piastri. So the hard may be a fast race tyre around here. Especially Bortoleto. Yeah, we've dropped them 4.4 seconds. But that's an old hard tyre he's on now. 10, 11 laps. Hard tyre might be a good race tyre here. Piastri is closing us in. Or are we actually, were we 7.4 or 8.4? Maybe it was 7.4. I thought it was 8.4.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.3 seconds.
Good effort. Come on, this is a cakewalk. What do we say? If we can get a 25-second lead, do we go for fastest lap at the end? I mean, we've already got it, but box for a brand new set of softs and do a fastest lap, glory lap. No, let's not get cocky. Let's just enjoy a good win, should we get a good win. We might do a fastest lap, glory lap. We'll see. Oscar's not that slow here, guys. He's not that slow here. Well, we've got 8.1 seconds. He's maintaining that gap. He's not a threat, but in case anything does happen, he's maintaining the gap. We've benefited so much by boxing a lap earlier, softs onto the mediums. But besides that, he is definitely maintaining the gap, which is quite impressive for the AI. You're a red flag or drive through and still won, look at. If it's possible to pull the gap, yes, but Oscar's just maintaining that between 8 and 8.5 seconds, he's maintaining it so well. 20% on that rear tyre, we're going to be golden on tyres. I'm telling you, a medium hard strategy would definitely work here. Would definitely work. Now we've pulled a little bit of a gap. 8.4, 8.5, I thought we were about 8.7 there for a few corners. Yeah, 8.5, I think we're pulling a small gap now. You just got to get off the brakes, especially that corner there, off the brakes. Let the car roll through the the double camber, because it's a very tricky corner. Same with that one, no brakes into the corner, just let the car kind of roll through it. Always found them tricky, those two corners specifically. Off the brakes, just let the car roll through it. Drop a gear if you need to. And get the car, turn back in, let the differential pull the car around. Don't want to say it too early, but we've got a really good car in our hands now. To the point you can actually use the mechanical grip of the car to actually get it around some of these corners, which is something we have not had with this car at all. Very nice. 9 seconds to Piastri now, that's good. We're getting a gap. Start being a little bit more gentle on those tyres now. We can afford to be gentle on them. A little short shift there. Ease the wear on those rears. There we go. You got an email off of McLaren about the constructor stuff. You might get it this week. Wicked. I have not had that email, but I think I ordered mine about 4 or 5 days after you did, Chris. So I've not got that email yet. I check my emails regularly. I will check after the stream though. Go on, there we go. Yeah, I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that one. Right, we're maintaining the gap again. That's good, but what we've done crucially there is we were soft on the tyres. We were really relaxed on those tyres. We definitely could have done a medium hard. Look at that. That's 10 laps on these tyres.
Gap to your teammate behind.
And 30%
16.9
wear.
seconds.
We could have definitely done a hard. Medium hard. Go for a charge lap because we're going to be boxing at the end of the next lap. And again, I want my outlap on those hard tyres to be fairly quick. See what kind of gap we can create to the rest of the pack. Barring a safety car at this point, it's the easiest win we've had yet. Zero deployment. We'll give them back a second. I can afford to give Piastri a second. Save this back up as much as possible. Woo!
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
No! Right, we gave them back a second, and we've now got a full battery. Because I think we're boxing... Oh, we're only lap 17. I thought we were later than that. I thought it was lap 18 we just did. Yeah, well, we've got a full battery nonetheless. Do we have another set of new softs? We do. I think we look after these medium tyres and go into softs. That could be quite fun. See how fast we can be at the end of the race. What did we get out of the first set of softs? 9 laps. I think we boxed lap 22, maybe lap 23 for softs. Yes, that's what we're going to do. That'll be fun. Yes, we're doing that. We're going to change it up. We're going soft, medium, soft. Lap 22-ish.
Okay, we want you to hit this lap, so push now, push.
We're overextending. We're going to go long. We're going to get on the softs. Oh, back end slip there, but with 42%, we're fine. Plenty of tyre left. Plenty of tyre left. 7.8 to Piastri. We gave him all that time back charging the battery, which is fine. We're going to have a bit of fun, because it's been way too easy a race. Way too easy a race. We're going to have some fun. Overextend these mediums. Get onto set softs. %. By the time we box, we'll be what, 52, 53% maybe? That'll be alright. They don't feel the worst tyres in the world in a game. We're not having to push too hard with that big gap we've already created. We're not having to push too hard at all.
Pit now, pit now.
No. How are we looking for battery? God, we could have dropped a fair little bit of fuel out of this car again. 1.4 laps remaining. Piastri's in. I want to know what tyres he comes back out on. I don't think we're going to get to see. He came back out in another set of hards. What is the AI doing? Oh no, that's what we were supposed to do. Yes, sorry. I was thinking he'd done something different there. He went soft, medium, hard as well. That's what we were supposed to do. We're going soft, medium, soft. We're going to have a bit of fun. Get another couple of laps out of these tyres. We'll be good. Make sure we've got a decent gap to the pack. We're going to be fine.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
What was he? 7 seconds behind. He's now 23, so that's 26 seconds pit stop. So as long as we've got 26 seconds in hand over Piastri, we're good. If we pit now, we come out behind Tsunoda. We're going to be fine. Even that rear tyre right now, 54%. Doesn't feel what a 54% tyre would feel like. It feels alright.
Dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
We've lost half a second to Oscar there. Yeah, about half a second, maybe a second we've lost to him. With him having brand new tyres. Brand new hard tyres. I want to get another full lap, I think, out of these. Or do we go end of lap 22 or 30 seconds gap? That's what we'll do. Either end of lap 22 or 30 seconds at the end of next lap. If the gap between us and Oscar is at 30 seconds, we'll box. But I think lap 22 is probably going to be the target for the softs. Yeah. We'll be good, we'll be good, we'll be good. Endurance Motorsport Series closed playtest. Interesting, that's Nacon's one, isn't it, Chris? Still got that 1 second buffer, we'll go one more lap. Did you... Oh, we're down to 30.5 now. No, we'll go one more lap, we're going for it. No we're not, no we're not, we're going this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
%62% on that rear. Yeah, it's time to box. There we go. Did you guys manage to catch any of the early demo gameplay footage of Project Motor Racing as well? I think that looks quite good. Come on, give us a good stop here, guys. Good, 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 good.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Maybe we could register for access. Do you know what? It's not a bad shout. Maybe we do.
Pit stops. Let's go.
Right, let's break these softs in gently on the first lap. Gently on the first lap, and we'll absolutely tank it for the second lap. How gentle do you want to be with a set of tyres? Oh. So gentle. Now we go. Let's put in a stonking fastest lap of this race. Here we go.
Got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Down around about 55 we could go to. There we go. Start to harvest some energy. Late on the brakes. Turning nice and early. We've got all that grip now. Get past the apex. Get car straightened up. A bit more ERS. Don't want to waste too much. A little bit later on the brakes there as well with this brand new soft tyres. Drop down the ERS to medium. We don't need to be burning too much through this section right here. Quality lap, baby. Didn't do too well on that right-hander. Our fastest lap so far is a 1:31.722. Oh, overextended there. That's not going to be the best, but we're still going to be a hell of a lot faster than what we have been so far. 1:31.722. A 1:30.162, 1.7 seconds quicker. That's wild.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.0 seconds.
That was good fun. 1.7 seconds. How bad have we done the tyres? Not too bad. 12% on the rear. 1:31.72 I think we were. Or 1:31.7. So about 1.6. Just over 1.6 seconds quicker. That was good fun. It's kind of what I wanted to do at the end of the race anyway. I wanted to maybe jump off the hards if we had enough of a gap and just throw in a soft lap for shits and gigs, but hey, we just done it anyway. That was good fun. ICE wears now at 61%. That's not good fun. What's the race lap record for an F1 car around Bahrain? How far off am I? I imagine quite a bit. 1:30.162 is my time. I am going to ask ChatGPT what the race lap record is. What is the Formula 1 car's race lap record around Bahrain? Oh crap, change gear. The Formula 1 race lap record around Bahrain, race lap record, is a 1:31.447 set by Pedro de la Rosa in 2025. It's important to note that the fastest ever lap of the circuit is a 1:27 by Lewis Hamilton. Jesus. Lewis Hamilton done a 1:27.264 in 2020. That was a quali lap. So we bet that, what was that, 1:31.447, we bet that by 1.3 seconds. Granted, it's on a computer game, yes I know. But still, that's good fun. There we go. I'm faster than Lewis Hamilton around Bahrain. Don't ever drive a Formula 1 car and try to talk to ChatGPT, guys. It doesn't, it's not good. 1:31.447 by Pedro de la Rosa 2005. Oh, there you go. Chris done it as well. Thank you so much, Chris, for putting that there. That's wicked. Yeah, 1:27 by Hamilton. Jeez, oh. I don't even know what our qualifying lap was. We'll have to have a look. .24% in the rear? Yeah, we're good. .10-second gap, guys. We're just going to coast this to the end of the race. God, how things have changed from last season. We would coast to the end of the race because we're 15th or 16th place after having to take our second wing for the race. Nobody to catch in front, nobody in danger from behind. We would coast to the end. God, how the tables have turned. We're now in first place. We're coasting to the end. No threat from behind. Tyres are good.
No issues with tyre wear for now.
Fastest lap. Our teammate's in 5th place, not ideal, but there's not really much we can do to help him now. He's 20 seconds behind us. Feels good to have a car that can compete, but can it mount a title? Championship charge. I don't know if we'll get drivers. I think Max has already got quite a big gap. Yes, it's only 4 races in. Depends how development goes. My focus heading into the season was obviously to have a faster car than Ferrari. We wanted to be better than the power suppliers, what McLaren are doing against Mercedes. I think it's brilliant that the customer is faster than the manufacturer. I like that. If we can do that over Ferrari, oh, that's the big achievement I want. Ideally, we're top 3 manufacturer. Constructor, sorry. Ideally we get top 3. If we can get a top 2, it's huge. If anything, I think we could mount a constructor's charge over a driver's charge. Because we're chopping between 2 drivers, I don't think we're able to keep the consistency of points. But the fact that our drivers are constantly between, I don't know, P2 and P6, I would say, through the races, we're going to be more consistent than Red Bull, let's say. What are they in this race? 3rd and maybe 6th, 7th or 8th. McLaren 2nd and maybe 6th, 7th or 8th. And then obviously Ferrari, it's, well, Leclerc's already dropped out of this race, but I just think there's too many inconsistencies with other teams. They don't qualify very well. Mercedes are nowhere to be seen. So I think if anything, we've got a chance to mount a charge for constructors over driver. Maybe next season we focus on our drivers. Best case scenario, we get constructors and we get Coulthard the drivers. Then we can finally retire Coulthard happily. 35 points from WCC so far. With Gasly in 5th, yes man. Shame we don't get the extra point for fastest lap. I do wish they would bring that back. I think that's a lot of fun. Anybody on the grid could go for it. I don't like it just being the top 10. It brings up the risk factor towards the end of the race. People box for a risky set of soft tyres. I like it. I think it brings back just an extra something little to go for. Bring it back and anybody on the grid can go for it. 39% on these rears and you don't even feel it. The tyres still feel good. Any of you guys that are doing this, if you're doing Bahrain, soft, medium, soft, or go for a medium hard if you just want a one-stopper. Easily achievable. The game will tell you it's not, but I think we've just proved it there. It definitely is. The tyre wear's just... yeah, the tyre wear's there, but you don't feel it. I don't think you feel it. We've maintained a dead easy gap to Piastri this whole race. On our last lap now. It's been no issue at all. 2.5 seconds for Gasly behind Hamilton. I'd really like him to try and get up onto 4th. I don't think that's going to happen though. Unless that Ferrari gets the issue that Gasly got. Hopefully it's not a power unit issue, hopefully it's a gearbox issue or something like that, so we don't get cursed with the Ferrari bad luck for reliability. But yeah, I can see there already actually Hamilton just pulled out another few tenths over Gasly. Yeah, he's not going to catch him. That's unfortunate. Yeah, buddy. What a nice race. What a bloody nice race to do. Oh, and actually, hopefully, this has came through at 1440 because everything should be fixed now with the new PC. If there's any stream issues that's not at 1440, let me know and I'll look into it more. But that should all be coming through at 1440 now for the stream. And there we go. P1. Boosh! What a bloody good race. You worked hard for that one. We had no challenge after turn 1. Okay, we worked hard for that one, guys. We definitely worked hard. That was a good race. I really enjoyed that. Very easy, but really enjoyed that race. Look at that Scottish helmet. That's wicked. Oh, let's sit back and enjoy this. It's been a while. It's a little bit laggy. It's not the stream, it's the actual game that was a bit laggy there.
It's time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number.
Get that Union Jack away. It should be a Scottish flag above David Coulthard. Ah, things you love to see. David Coulthard on the top of the podium. Wonderful things. Good times, good times.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action
right,
very soon.
Where does that land us off then? A 1:30.162. Fastest lap of the race. Absolutely no surprise there. 25 points for Coulthard, 10 points for Gasly. So yes, 35 points. That's fantastic. I think it was only Leclerc and, oh no, Antonelli that retired from the race. Behrman finished last, Marty up. Any other surprises here? Sainz dropped down big, 11th to 7th. He was having a good race to start with. Russell climbed 16th to 9th. Albon 11th to 8th. Norris fell back 5th to 7th. Tsunoda 4th down to 6th. Gasly came up one spot. Could have done better there, Pierre. You could have done a little bit better there. As for the standings, Max well clear at the top there. 90 points. Then it gets really tight. 6 points between Leclerc, Piastri and David Coulthard. Oh, it's things you love to see. Then we've got Norris and Gasly level pegging on 36 points. Kind of need some points on the board then for Pierre Gasly next time out. Constructors 2 points. Jeez. 2 points between second, third and fourth. That's very tight. And then a 30-point jump up towards Red Bull. I think that's where the fight's going to be. I think this is where we can actually mount a proper fight here and get some form of a championship. I think it's going to be too difficult jumping each weekend we do, or each time we do a race here between Coulthard and Gasly. I think it's going to be too hard to consistently mount a challenge. Maybe towards the end of the season we might focus more on Coulthard. Yeah, maybe focus more on Coulthard so we can get him a championship, hopefully before he retires at the end of the season. Oh, that was good. That was a very good race. I hope you guys enjoyed those ones today. Japan, not so much. It is a weak circuit for me. It is a weak circuit, but Bahrain's a good track. Maybe we need to go 110 next time for Bahrain. 110 difficulty. We shall see. We shall see. Couple of things. We're going to do the admin work. We're going to drop off. I'm going to check what my license is. Yeah, see where my race license is in game as well.
Potential in us and wants to explore a partnership.
Oh, 7 even. Or is that just seven? Seven wants a partnership. That's cool, we'll take it. Give us money. Give me money. Let's go and stick 7 on the car somewhere. Customization. Race gear. Race car. Decals. Where will we put 7? I don't really like that Venus logo. Let's swap that for 7. Oh, we don't get the good ones. Oh, that sucks. That's the logo there I wanted. Maybe even that one on an end plate. Something like that on an end plate would have been cool. We'll just stick that one on for now. We'll get the payout. Why not? Right. Quick bit of admin. Facility improvement. 2 days left for this. Increase income from secondary sponsors by 15%. Increase the chance of signing new sponsors via second sponsor discovery by 50%. Corporate facility generates 4% more cash each week. Increased cash bonus for completing your title sponsor season goal by 20%. That's a lot of money. Lots of contract stuff. Loyalty, 35,000 each time one or both of your drivers finishes on the podium. 35,000 isn't a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. 5 million each time you complete that. I think we want that one there. Increase the chance of signing a new secondary sponsor via sponsor discovery by 50%. Or income. Let's go for income. Income. Cash is king. Personnel. Intranet. Driver focus is less impacted by negative events. Meh. None of these things are particularly anything that I want, but it's all we've got left. Let's do intranet, because it's so important in modern business. Make sure that intranet works good, right? I don't even know what you would use as intranet in a bloody F1 business nowadays. We have got upgrades, good times, we have got fuel efficiency, and we have now got the fastest car vehicle comparison. Yes, we're level pegging with Red Bull, but we're top of the list. Reshaped combustion chamber. Let's give that to Pierre Gasly. Yes, indeedy. Developments. Front wing gurney flaps. We will put on side pod profile. We should get that for Miami. Wonderful. Chassis. 1 day, 2 days, 2 days. So we maybe advance forward. Reshape combustion chambers for both cars, but it only let us put it on one car. I don't know. We'll have to do that one again. And durability failed again. That just keeps failing. Maybe we need to do a little bit of R&D for the durability department. I don't know where I do that, but maybe that's something I need to think about. As for research... Ooh... It's a lot of points. Front wing end plates, front wing main flap. We can't even afford that by 3 solitary points. We've already got diffuser is in the works. Chassis, nothing we can do here, but we've got tons of upgrades to do. Tons of development we've got to do for chassis. 7 days left for the exhaust. Fuel technology efficiency. I'm not really bothered about any of that. Dare I say it, we maybe need to start working through some durability. Never thought those words would come out of my mouth, but we need more durability, and we need to start getting some more durability levels. Because we're starting to run out just a little bit there. What was that there? Bottom to top in the car development is pretty remarkable. Pulled off a McLaren, absolutely. Although, what I would say is we're pretty much congested at the top there. What have we got? Essentially, Red Bull, our car, it looks like anyway, Red Bull, our car, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, then a big drop down to Gasly. So Gasly's somehow falling behind, and then he's on level pegging with the Williams. That's interesting. See if I actually look at this. Our race results haven't actually been that good as what I thought they were this season. Coulthard 8th, 6th, 6th, 1st. Gasly 6th, 5th, 10th, 5th. I thought we had podiums this year. That's our first podium and obviously our first win. I thought we were doing a lot better than that. And considering where we are in the championship with those kind of results, that's not actually too bad. I'm actually now quite hopeful for Saudi Arabia and Miami next time out. Not bad. Messages. Top of the step. I'm thrilled to announce our driver secured victory. Excellent. I know. I just fucking done the race. Thank you for telling me. Nothing we can do on any of these apart from sponsored discovery. Yeah. Cool. Let's advance through that. Make sure the last... Oh, of course they fucking failed.
Bad news, boss. It seems one of the parts we were developing has failed.
Yeah.
We'll need to head back to the development
owner
area
training.
and try again.
50 resource points after winning each rivalry. We don't have a rivalry. Unlock a new team restructure activity. Don't really care. Fan rating, hiring. We're obviously working down here for some reason. That's all for contracts. I'm not interested in that just yet. Resource points income by 25%, while spending is between 85 and 100% of the cost cap. We're not there just yet. There we go. Earn 100,000 after each race whilst winning a rivalry. We'll take that one for the owner training. Excellent. Right, move across the tabs. Assign upgrades. They all need to go on Pierre's car right now because he is way behind Coulthard in the rankings. Development. Side pod profile. Let's just do another one. Why not? Yes, wonderful. Chassis. We've got brake discs. We've got heave dampers. We don't have floor stiffening stays. Let's go back in for them. Back in for those brake discs again. And let's get a set of calipers. Why not? Cars need brake calipers. ERS cooling. We'll go with that. We'll get that for Miami. And durability. That's all still getting worked on. We're set up for the next episode. We're set up for Saudi Arabia and Miami. But before we drop off tonight, we are going to jump over to the ranked racing because I don't know where I am. I think I've only done a few weekends worth of ranked racing. I want to see where my driver rating, safety rating is in this year's game. Generally don't have a clue where it is right now. So F1 World. What am I looking for here? Play. Will it tell me in play if I go over to ranked multiplayer, I believe. Apparently I'm in the bronze division. Oh, I can see up the top there. I'm still rank C. Yeah, I'm still level C, or C level safety. I don't know what it's called. I'm still there. So I need to do a lot more ranked racing and things in the game, essentially. Complete a race with an upgrade of rare, high or higher quality. Start recouping some of this. Complete five fan zone shared goals. Activate DRS 134 times in any race mode as a constructor zone. Cool. Cool little goals to work towards, but these are the kind of things I'm thinking about going forward that we can start to work towards. Invitationals. You can level in solo for safety rating as well. Perfect. But these kind of events, the hash challenge, we've done that earlier. Perfect. Daily rotation for corner sport. It's going to be good fun, right? Lookma, no on-screen display. I quite like that one as well. I think that's going to be quite fun. Time trials, they're always fun. You've got the Corner Sport Championship as well. Typically quite a lot of fun. And then we've got all the series you can start working through. I think there's still a lot we can actually take on with this game. We've not even touched on the F2 world yet. I've done some F2 work personally, just as a career, without touching this career. How much have I done? Driver career, is it? Yeah, I'm round 8 for the high-tech Pulse 8 racing. So yeah, I've done some progress out with just doing the My Team stuff, but there's a lot of stuff we can do in another stream. But what I'm going to do, that's 2.5 hours tonight. That's been some epic racing, some good progress. We've got a fast car. That was thoroughly enjoyable for myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Going forward, we maybe look to set up some open lobbies. We'll bring you guys in, do some races. Next time out, we will just be My Team once again. It will be Saudi Arabia. It will be Miami. It will be tons of fun, guys. I will catch you all this Friday for the next edition of F1 2025 Season 2 My Team. I thank you all. Have a good week and have a good night. Boom.